Use us for keeping you awake.
But
maybe you should get here one time.
Yeah, maybe we should be clapping the sheets on Sterling Drive. I don't know why you didn't think there'd be traffic over there.
There's never traffic, and the one time, dude.
When does he drive Sterling Drive?
Oh, all the time to drop her off.
What time is this? Because I need to go on your time.
Oh, 9 p.m.
Sterling Drive's always bumping.
9 to 11 p.m., dude.
Our technical guy behind there that couldn't figure out how to get my mic to work.
Hey,
is trying to get the claps down before he's supposed to be here.
He's not trying. He did.
He broke up a marriage.
He's just saying that he didn't get shit today.
No, not today. No.
No, see?
He's right.
I was right.
Not today. Not today. Oh God.
Oh man. You know, he let us down. He was late.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
So he was late, didn't clap.
That's currently why our stream got a little late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's sitting here. He's never touched a Mac before.
This is all new.
It froze him up. So now he has to go out and buy the camera for the feed. As his punishment.
Hayes should.
Hayes is buying pizzas next week.
Yeah, Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't buy pizza next week, I'm gonna be so disappointed in you.
And we are supposed to have about 4 people here talking about this too.
Yeah.
You know, fuck you, Matt.
So, I don't know you, but yeah, what he said.
No, I want to touch the hiney.
We're gonna go into
so needless to say, Paul does not like Michael Vick. He's a bitch.
10 more minutes?
Yeah, just till 10.
We'll wrap at 10.
Yeah, we'll wrap up it. All right, so we'll go on second segment on football.
Let's talk about fast food.
It's not even fucking sports.
Unless you want to talk about competitive eating.
Absolutely, why not? How many hot dogs can you eat in 30 seconds?
Sure, my girlfriend.
30 seconds, I don't know. I really like hot dogs.
Can you eat 42 in 30
seconds? All right,
42 hot dogs in 30 seconds? I don't think so.
Is anybody watching this that want to give us something to talk about?
The trick is to not...
Yo, I got a topic Christmas, bro. It's like right here.
Yeah, who buying me Christmas gifts?
I'll take a switchboard for this thing.
Yeah, we'll take a switchboard, but you cannot have it say D's nuts for Paul.
I would be slamming that, but that button would be worn off in 3 weeks.
D's nuts.
We're gonna up our systems here. Hopefully we can get a little notoriety and get some subscribers to put money towards the podcast and making it better.
We'll have a couple of new segments.
For those of you who...
We just winged it today, guys. We tried our best.
Quiet down, Karen. I see you in the chat.
Okay, Porter. Welcome.
Karen.
Your cheek shall be clapped later.
So,
do not worry.
Right.
Also, side note, where was I? I was just on topic. Damn it, Karen!
Oh, talking about improving the stream.
Improving the stream. We'd like to add more segments. Obviously, the more involved you guys get, the more things we could talk about. We do have 2 laptops currently. Once we can get a better camcorder, we'll have 3.
Once we fix the camera.
Also, just as a side note as well, if you're thinking about seeing Star Wars, do it. It was great, in my opinion. Jumanji, very good.
Dude, Kevin Hart
totally
and The Rock, you can't go wrong with that.
You can't go wrong with Kevin Hart and The Rock. It's amazing anytime they get together.
Paul picked up his first goal tonight.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
No, fuck Arizona. All right,
Hey, listen. Arizona is a contender as of
Arizona
today.
Should have been moved out of the desert a long time ago.
It is, as of today, Arizona is a contender.
Listen here, just because I got Chunky Kessel, all right?
All right. Phil the Thrill is going to be,
Phil the Fat Throb. I didn't even know who the
hell...
2
times.
I didn't even know who the hell was still over in Arizona, to be completely honest with you.
They got Keller. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Devil Dog, I was not going to spoil the movie. That's why I said if you're thinking about seeing it, go see it. It's really good. I could spoil everything all in one swing, but I'm not gonna. A lot of it's probably already pre-guessed by a lot of people who are going there, I'll tell you that much. So if you have thoughts about it, you're probably right about 90% of it. Unless you're Devil Dog, then you're wrong about all of it.
That cat's fucking you up, bro.
My hand is so
I mean, it
fucked
looks
right
like
now.
Dave's got some claw marks on his neck, but I don't think they were from my cat.
Oh my god.
My dog.
You just throw
I
that
thought we were
cat.
gonna
Just
say
get
at
that
least one
cat out
of
of
us
here.
clap some cheeks or something.
Wait, he's
I haven't been
using
able
him.
to all week.
That was
So
scary.
Devil Dog already saw it, so I don't know why he's out saying no spoilers. But
Yo, what's good with this cat, bro?
yo, that's my brother's cat.
That
It's
was
fucked
scary,
up. My family
bro.
don't get normal animals, all right?
Yo,
We get the retards.
he's using Tubi as a scratching post.
Like, Tubi's the one petting it.
Bro, it was cool, and then it just grabbed my hand and it was like, "Hey, man, you're my new
also-
scratch post."
The show was sponsored by a lot of moonshine.
Oh
For
yeah.
Tubi, anyway.
Tubi, you had more?
Yeah, he drank another cup. Midnight Moon, and we also have some Canadian whiskey, the big tall bottle, the 1984 Canadian whiskey that Tubi just completely got in the cam there.
So I guess
we do have Jack Daniels, but everyone knows Jack, good old Jack.
I don't like Jack.
Tubi doesn't like Jack because he's a communist. I'd like to get sponsorship from BK, maybe Dunkin' Donuts or two.
Dunkin' Donuts would be
Yeah.
great.
Hey, listen, this is why I said let's talk fast
No
food.
fast food.
Let's
Us fat people in this stream here, man. We need to stay off that fat.
Fine, we'll
that
get
fast
you guys
food.
I'm gonna
Subway
get
that
some
doesn't
after
help
this.
Yeah, Subway, eat fresh.
Where they
Hey,
stick
Jared
buns on
could
your
do it.
sandwich.
Anybody could.
Yeah.
I like a
Did you
cold
pay?
cup combo.
It's a
Did you
pet-
ever
I ate
notice-
3 of these a day.
Did anyone ever notice that the guy from the from Subway commercials looks like the guy who does the AT&T commercials?
A little bit.
A little bit,
They're
yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
It's Jared in disguise
Oh, yeah.
working a new angle. That's why he gets mad when the girl interrupts him. He's like, fucking
The
bitch.
T-Mobile, dude. That T-Mobile girl got like badass hot, bro. I ain't gonna.
Alright, so our cameraman here thinks that the T-Mobile Chikorita has got some bad old biddies.
Not even that. She just became a bad bitch, dude.
I hope your girl don't watch this shit.
Not at all. Not at all.
Alright, we'll make sure we put this on YouTube and we'll get it out to Tubi's girl so that he gets in trouble.
I'm gonna tag him in this shit.
So you have to bring home McDonald's
Nope.
now that we've talked about this.
Nope.
Karen wants
She's
it.
eaten enough. Today.
She'll call your manager, man.
She's eaten enough.
She'll call your manager.
Actually, I don't even think.
Whose
No,
jersey's
we
that?
only went out to. We went and got a.
Well, I said you'd be late because I figured you guys would
Yeah,
stop to
you
eat
better not
somewhere.
come up on the table, bro.
We went and got breakfast today, and that's about it. I still haven't eaten. I could eat some dinner.
This
Top
cat-
restaurant
This cat's
you
on
go to.
crack. Look at him.
What's the
Oh,
top
the cat's
restaurant?
fuck.
Yeah, as a conversation.
A
piece.
top restaurant?
Ah,
Oh.
Don't
I
you
would
dare
have to
say margaritas, I'll
No,
slap you.
no. The
Mr.
Hard
World.
Rock, or
Yes.
no, the hard
Hard boner.
hardcover.
The hard- what
It's
the
on.
fuck's the
It's near
hardcover,
Peabody. It's like a
Hardcover?
high. It's like a.
What's that? A cover
bro?
for my
No,
I swear to God.
He's taking his girl there because he needs to keep her in check.
No, I took my ex there.
Oh, this
The
is
one
going
he
on
broke up the
YouTube.
marriage with?
He hasn't
Yeah.
taken the girl there yet.
The hardcover.
Yo, you
It's
better
in
not touch me,
it's
kid.
in
I'll
Danvers.
fuck
My
you
bad.
up.
I ain't going anywhere called the hardcover. I think I might get raped.
No,
hard
it's
cover.
it's not bad.
I might get.
It's like a little
Mugged in
bit.
the parking
It's a
lot.
little bit pricey, but it's so good, dude.
Yo, you can afford that on your Stop and Shop salary?
Yeah. Because he
I
doesn't
know,
spend
me-
it on
me-
anything
me-
else. He just spends it on food and.
Me and Kate
Gas.
go to the border a lot.
Yeah, I know you
we,
guys
we
do.
the
with
border.
that.
I don't like it. I think it's too salty.
No?
Why? Because you can't get
What
to
do
the
you-
border
what do you
anymore?
get?
Yeah, what do you
What
get?
do you
Timmy?
normally get?
At the border?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I only went there once, but
Oh, you went
I
there
got
once
we got
and
beef.
Because
We
You
I
got-
only went there once, but it's
I
too
went there once. It
salty.
was salty as fuck. Oh my
You're
god.
salty.
I normally
No.
get
Are
a.
you sure they didn't just go in the back? And
They
get
just
a-
like fucking
I thought they made their own kind of salt. You know what I mean?
loaded
I've
it.
been getting the they have the carne asada there.
Yep.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
it's actually pretty
It's
good.
not salty.
I get that at Chipotle.
No, it's actually not that bad. It's
Oh
pretty
my
good.
god.
Carne- I don't tell Nick to get Chipotle because every time he eats it, he seems to end up on the toilet.
No, I stopped using that hot sauce and it doesn't make me go
Yeah, that
anymore.
one night, man.
Yeah.
That one
The
night.
one
That
night
poker
when he's
night?
in there, the poker night,
That poker
it got
night,
dead quiet. And you hear.
Yep, that was pretty bad.
I think we're pretty
So
good
anyways.
for the night, right, guys?
Anyways,
I don't think we
boys.
need to go on for another half an hour about my shit story.
That's the best type of story to get some viewers.
I got stories about
Yeah,
shit.
we got a lot. We got a lot of stories at
Yeah,
this
don't
table.
make us bring up the one at Fenway.
Which one at Fenway?
The one with your mom when you were coming back.
Oh, I mean
That's
that's
a story
sports
for another
related, yeah,
time.
right? That's sports related.
related.
I went to the Red Sox game one time, and I thought I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, nah, I'm good. Got on the train. Went like 3 rotations of like not having a shit and then having a shit. We got back to Wellington Station, and it was downpouring at the time. And I was like, fuck, I gotta go. And I pulled my pants down right.
What?
I pulled my ass out.
What?
And
Why?
I
Where? Where?
Wellington Station, bro.
Right there?
I stood up, right, bro? I sit there, I bent over, bro, and I shouted everywhere. And then I took my mom to Harry home so I could take a shower, bro. And she's giving me Dunkin' Donuts napkins to try to clean up, bro. And that shit was like diarrhea, bro, because this shit was fucking.
Oh, yeah. The rain just took it all away.
No, it did, dude. It was like a fucking pile, dude. Like, you know how, like...
What animal did this? I've never seen anything like it, dude.
It's kind of like that, bro. It's kind of like that. I shat right next to the car. And my mom's like, dude, my mom has it hanging out the window. That way she doesn't run it over.
Devil Dog said you look like Krug.
Oh, good. Maybe I can play like him.
Oh, God,
Not
dude.
great, but good enough for money.
That's going in the YouTube,
I've
man.
done that at work too, bro.
On the side of the road, though?
Yo, I learned from that lesson because sometimes I carry a Scott
Open his
toilet paper
window.
in my truck, dude. I be pulling over sometimes on the side of the road and start taking shits and leave the toilet paper with it.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
If you ever see Nick's truck on the side of the road, he might be pooping.
On the side of the highway, you'd be like, why is that tow truck just sitting there?
2 words. Baby wipes.
Yo, I got them too. I got the dude wipes there, the
Dude
non-scent
wipes?
ones.
Those are...
Yo, they're called dude wipes, man. They're called dude
Oh, yeah.
Because the
wipes.
dudes
They're
always got
flexible
your
wipes,
back.
bro.
Is that the new name for adult diapers?
I should wear some, bro. I'm telling you, I got a shitting problem.
Oh,
Man,
my God. That was
All
good.
right.
Alright, so now you got a little pooping story on Twitch.
Wow.
I don't know how to go off on.
Nick here. You learn something new every day.
Oh.
Dude, I got caught pissing out my truck one time too.
Out of it?
So I dropped at a mechanic shop, right? And I didn't really want to get outside the truck, so I kind of went sideways, pulled out my pants, and I started pissing out the truck. He looks over at me as it's hitting the ground, and he just looked at me. I looked at him. He goes, everything okay, man? I go, yeah. He goes, did you drop the key? I'm like, just don't come any closer.
We might smell it.
As it's hitting the ground, you can see it just streaming, and it's just like going down the street.
Imagine doing that in front of a customer
Bro.
before he gets to his car.
Dude, no, I got so scared one time when I was on the job and I was pissing. I was pissing at a drop location, and I didn't know that the person had come out the house to look to see what I was doing.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Hey!" And I fucking pissed her. I legitimately pulled up my pants and I pissed my pants and I had to. I was like, fuck!
Oh, they cut you off midstream?
Midstream! And I was like, fucking, like, it's like one of those pisses, like, where you've held it for so long,
Yeah.
and you just can't cut it off, and it's like, it won't stop peeing. I was like, no, stop! And I'm like,
It hurts to stop. That was nothing. We were at Gina's sister's birthday thing, and we're out there. Becca's saying
this has got to be like one of those things now where at the end of it when we have nothing else to talk about, it's just a comedic thing.
We riff.
That's why it should be a comedic sports podcast.
But no, we were out in where was it? It was a nicer area. You'd think this wouldn't happen, but we're coming
I got another shit
we're
story.
coming out of a pub, and we're coming out of a pub taking pictures. All of a sudden, across the street in a liquor store, this chick just hops out of her car, bare ass, yanks her shit down, sitting there smoking a cigarette, pissing, and her buddy's right next to her pissing as well, and they both cock their head and stare right at us as we're taking a picture. And we're just like, do we not stare? Do we stare? And Katya just takes out her phone and starts videoing it.
Can my friend take a shit in peace?
And then they just swing their pants up, and one girl's like, no pants at all. She just walks back to the car, fucking no pants.
Just fucking...
Just duck walking it.
Well, that's not as bad. It was like, I walked by
Well, it was in an area you wouldn't expect to see it. I forget which town it was in. It
Dude.
was like a nicer town.
So you know where my mom lives, right? Oh, you know that Dunkin' Donuts right there, and they have like those old people homes.
Yep.
So they got bushes.
Oh,
In-
Newton.
So 2 chicks that I used to
Gina's
go to
not
high
there.
school with, I walked by one day and they're just sitting there pissing, drunk as fuck, and I'm just looking at them. They're making out as they're pissing, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
So Nick just shit in front of him instead.
No, my other shit story, right? I was at work, and like my stomach was completely fucked up. I had like tendinitis or something, right? So I start to go. I had just pulled out of where I work, and I'm like, oh, all right, I'm gonna go do my first call. It hits me like I got a shit. I'm like, oh, I can't hold it. I'm at the set of lights by my job. I'm trying to turn around. I take another light, I get another red light, and then I was trying to go back again. I pulled in, and I was about to hop out to go to the bathroom, and I stood up and it was like, So I got back in the truck. I sat there. I was in full shit.
Didn't know what to.
Full shit. I'm like, I just fucking shit myself.
What are you doing now?
So I call up my boss and I'm like, hey, I had an accident. I gotta go home.
What, you shit yourself?
No,
yeah, actually, yeah.
He goes, what happened? I go, yeah, I'm not feeling good. I kind of just puked on myself a little bit. I go home. I walk in the house. Becca goes, what's wrong? I'm like, throw out the underwears, throw out that fucking pants. I gotta go take a shower. She goes, what happened? I go, I shit myself! It's bad though, because like you get home, right, and you're trying to take off everything, trying not to get shit anywhere, and it's just like, it's like clumped all over my ass cheeks and shit.
Can you just imagine if his dog was
Yo,
there?
Dingle Baby!
My dog was there! Dude, it's fucked up!
Trying to get that ass.
And then she just looks at me. And she's looking at me. I'm like, I think she's looking at me like disappointment. And it's like, she's like, are you okay? You feeling anybody? I'm like, no. So, and then I go upstairs and I shower. And I'm just sitting in the shower. It's like, fuck, man. I'm a fucking disappointment, bro. I fucking shit myself at work.
Oh my god.
That shit was bad.
Alright.
Alright, yeah.
30 minutes left.
Wow.
I could tell the shit story.
Oh, dear
You
God.
got a shit
Well,
story?
with about a half an hour left, I think we should probably like kind of wrap it up a little bit. But Tubi, go ahead.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in the 15
I'm
minutes.
gonna use Nick's mic. So this was at work. This isn't me. This is a little kid. So anyways, one of our bosses was doing, the walk around through the store, just making sure everything was in order. And he slides. He slides like he's on ice. Okay, like that was weird.
It's not even
He
that
look,
funny.
yo,
I'm still laughing.
he looks around. He's like, oh, all right. It was like mud or something in here. So whatever. And then another coworker walks by and he's like, it kind of smells like shit around here. And he's like, motherfucker. So this dude goes into the camera room and he's looking around to see like the past couple minutes to see who the hell took a shit in the store. Dude, he sees this little girl. This little girl just walks by, like sticks out her leg and drops a clump. And then you see his dumbass just like skid across. And he's like, what the fuck? So he goes out and he's like looking for her. He finally sees her in the registers, like with her mom, like about to ring out. And he's just doing like that whole like I'm watching you, right? Like the girl knows she fucked up and she's like looking down like she's so scared. And poor guy, dude. He fucking just slid on his shit.
It's not like, whoa.
No, he's just like, whoa.
You think he didn't fall into
Yeah,
it?
but the fucking, he goes, oh, it's mud?
He's like, no, he didn't know what it was. He's like, well, what the fuck is that? And then somebody walks by and he's like, yo, it kind of smells like shit in here. Who's shit? So
I had an old man shit in my truck one time.
in your truck?
He shat himself in my tow truck. And I'm driving with
Oh, when
him.
you have to drive? Yeah,
He was riding with me. And I'm just driving along. He's like, you know how you do that? So I did that. I'm like, so I'm like, I looked down like, did I step in shit or something, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, did I step in shit? Because I've done that before. I've stepped in like dog shit at somebody's house.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
I'm looking down at my boots real quick. I go, hey. So I go, hey, I gotta step out real quick. I gotta make sure everything's fine.
Yeah.
So I get out, I'm like looking at my boots, I'm like, I legitimately took off my boots and I'm like, dude, there's no shit on my boots, bro. I'm like, I didn't shit myself this time. So I open up the door, right, to go back in the truck and it like fucking hit you in the face. I'm like, oh fuck, old people shit, man. It stinks like a motherfucker. It smelled like somebody crawled up there and died, like legitimately.
Yeah, it's them.
And then I look at him, I go, hey, you good, man?
Yeah, I've
You
never
good?
been better.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just sitting there like, you just driving, like, how you just kind of like, whatever, you like leaning on the armrest. So I'm leaning on the armrest, I'm going like this the whole time. And he goes, you good? I'm like, yeah, no, man, I think I stepped in dog shit. He goes, oh. He goes, I kind of smell that now. And I'm just like, oh my God.
He played it off.
Yeah, he did. He played it off
Smart
so
as
bad.
fuck, dude.
Man, dude, it's not as bad as the one time I rode with a chick. that smelled like garbage.
Like straight
Not
up
eligible.
armpit.
No. I'm talking about like somebody. You know, have you ever walked into like a grandma's house, right? And like they've hoarded a bunch of shit, and you're just like, yo, you gotta get rid of that shit. That shit smells. This lady's truck or van, whatever, she had trash and trash. And, okay, it's a minivan. It's a Dodge Caravan. You got trash underneath you, underneath your pedals. Your whole passenger seat's all covered. The third row, second row's all covered. And then you sit with the bitch in the truck all the way from Burlington to Dedham on a hot-ass day, and she's cooking.
God damn.
And I'm leaning up the window like this because she smells so bad. It's like, bro, did anybody ever tell you that like you got like a garbage disposal in your damn car? And she goes, I'm a nurse health aide or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, bitches let you in the house to take care of them.
Dave, I'm not gonna ask what you're looking at there, but
Instagram, man.
What's Dave looking at?
Instagram.
some
I
biddies.
bet.
What?
Some tiggle bitty.
If
God
Karen's
damn,
watching,
dude.
please ignore all previous comments.
Yeah, you didn't hear me say I shit myself one time.
No, but Becca did because she's been putting up poop emojis in the
Yeah, she
chat.
has.
Can you get off, please?
Listen to all that. She put a shake my head emoji in there too.
Alright, so we should probably get back to the actual sports portion of this.
Alright, well, the Chiefs are ahead of the Bears 10-0 in the second. It's only 10-0.
My 16 gap's gonna be probably pretty good, you know. Oh,
Paul
Yo.
just shit himself on camera.
Nick, you're gonna fall out the chair and I'm gonna laugh too.
Can't be worse than when you broke
World
your chair.
Cup, when's that coming up?
Who cares?
2022
2022?
in Qatar.
Go Italy.
Soccer World Cup?
What about the
FIFA World
Olympics?
Cup's
When's the next
2022.
Olympics?
That's
I think
coming up.
I think Winter Olympics is coming up.
Russia.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, I don't know where it
No,
is.
the Summer Olympics is 2020. That's coming up.
Who cares?
Marco Polo.
Starts Friday, July 24th to August 9th.
Who doesn't like to
That
see men
doesn't make sense.
play in the water?
Oh!
What
the
the
fuck?
fuck did you just do to your chapstick?
I don't know.
bro?
I just
Take
look
a
like a
bite of your
lipstick.
chapstick.
No,
Did you
it
get
looks
hungry?
like a
Ate that shit.
lipstick.
You
You
definitely
you
ate that
just
shit.
You that hungry?
You just ate fish and now you're eating chapstick. What the fuck
Dude, I'm
is
getting
that?
McDonald's after this. I swear.
Oh my god.
See what you did, Katie?
We're supposed to get back to the gym, Tubi, you know.
Fuck.
Alright, recap.
This dude's eating.
He's eating the fucking chopstick.
It broke off, bro.
This dude broke
Toby,
the
you're
tip.
fucking fired, bro.
It broke
You're
off.
fired.
You're a bad IT guy. You're not too far in the background. You cause distraction.
I'm sorry.
You have to go stand at the door next podcast. We'll put him out the back door and he can just sit there and
Dude,
wait.
I feel like when this goes on YouTube, they're gonna be like, "Yo, the ending of your podcast was hilarious. That kid really shit himself outside the car."
Yeah, multiple times. Alright, recap. Dave didn't shit himself. Nick did.
Not today. Not today.
I haven't shit myself since I was like a
I
baby.
did take like 4 shits today. I did. I took like 4.
I'm
of them.
sure there's been an occasion where Dave's been close. He just doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, my asshole was playing peekaboo with my pants before.
Mine's every day.
Nick rolls the dice every time he eats something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, is this gonna fuck me up today?
Although, I got a couple of stories, but you know that's for probably the next.
Your girl she got in trouble.
Oh yeah, I set it up so that they can't like hit us up with the same spam or the same whatever.
She got in trouble.
She was getting a little out of hand. I didn't want to, you know.
You can put her back in there.
No, she's good. It was just for 5 seconds, just to like, hey, don't do that, you know.
What did she
Smack
do?
her on the
A little
wrist.
slap on the wrist,
What
you
did
know.
she do?
She just kept spamming the same emote.
Hey,
Hey,
glad Tubi got my back.
I got you, bro. I got you. Damn, she's mad. I'm sorry, bro.
Yo, she said.
Yo, Tubi's about to get jumped outside.
I'm finna get clapped, bro.
Yo, my ass is about to get clapped when I get fucking home.
Without McDonald's.
Yeah.
And now I have to go get McDonald's.
Dude, you
Yeah.
did to me.
Damn it, Tubi.
You're welcome, Kate.
It's Karen.
Oh, it's Karen.
Karen now.
Fuck.
Karen, I got a story. I think I told you about this one the other day when we were pulling out of my yard.
No, you didn't tell me.
Alright, so we're pulling
Oh
out.
yeah, the people cut in front of you.
So,
Ooh, road rage. I love road rage stories.
alright,
What
so
the fuck? And something
we're
would break by.
sitting. So me and Katie, we're sitting there. We're going out to eat, right?
Yeah.
We get in my truck.
Alright, Paul, let him tell the story.
we're getting in my truck, and we're pulling out of my yard. I live right on...
Yeah, I know.
I live right on... So, right on Broadway Mall. So I live right there. I'm pulling out of my yard, and people are walking by. It's a main road, so not really any way you can go. People are walking.
You sleeping on the couch?
My ass. I paid $3,000 for my fucking bed. I'm sleeping on my bed. So we're pulling out of the yard. I get about halfway into the street. I'm waiting for people to, go by me. So I gotta wait there. People are walking by my truck. They want to go around, so they walked a little bit into my driveway and then around us.
That's fine.
She goes, "Babe, what the fuck?" I gave the same look. I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What? The hell are you talking about?" She's like, "Those people, they just walked by you. They just walked in front of your yard. They walked in front of your truck."
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, so?
Yeah,
what about it? Yeah. She goes, "Well, that doesn't bother you?" I was like, "I live on a fucking main road. I'm in Malden. I'm not used to, living in fucking Stoneham where everything's like a third world country, silver platter, spoon fed." So I'm sitting there, this is exact, she can sit here and type in the chat and lie that it's, not the way that I'm telling you, but it's exactly how it went. So she goes, "Well, if people sat there and did that at my house, we would have called the cops on them."
What?
I was like, "What?"
Bro, she's so
I was like,
white,
"What?"
dude.
So I sat there. I was like, "You really are a Karen.
Yeah.
You're the embodiment. You're the embodiment of a Karen." So I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" She's like, "We would have called the cops on somebody like that, and the cops in Stoneham would have actually came." I was like, "No, they fucking wouldn't.
They wouldn't come in
They'd
Malden.
sit there and laugh at
No,
you."
they definitely wouldn't.
Absolutely.
They'd be
Yeah,
like, "What the
Absolutely.
fuck?"
Dude, if I called the cops, you would have fucking called the cops on me.
The cops would have been like, "Sir,
Bro. Oh.
do you have a Karen next to you?"
So yeah, I date a Karen. I date a Karen. That's the moral.
Oh, baby.
And now
moral of
Dave
the
is
story.
sleeping on the couch.
She just
Oh,
doesn't have the
100%.
Karen
Is that what
haircut.
she said?
She doesn't
Yeah,
have the
she
Karen
said,
haircut. Yeah, she said I'm sleeping on the couch today. That's exactly how the story went, but she thinks that she said something otherwise.
Wait, how did it go then if you didn't tell her right?
She was saying how people in Stoneham have because a couple of days ago she was sleeping over my house, and I guess 6 o'clock in the morning this fucking crackhead decides to walk by my house, hauling, ranting, raving, screaming, top of his lungs.
The usual shit,
And
we have on Broadway, yeah.
that's the normal stuff in Malden,
Yeah.
in Everett, Revere.
Yeah.
That's all that happens everywhere, except for the white people towns, Stoneham and shit like that. So, my girlfriend woke up because of this, and because of that, she wanted to call the cops on the person. I was like, "Listen, by the time that the cops get down here, the guy's gonna be gone. They have no idea what the fuck to do.
Yep.
So they're gonna sit there. They're not even gonna bother to send a cruiser down." She's like, "Oh well," she thought that this is what happened, because she said that doesn't happen in Stoneham. So because people walk in front of your yard, in the yard in front of you while you're
don't
there,
got many bars.
She
You're gonna call
also,
the
where
cops.
she lives in Stoneham's deep in the friggin' burbs. No
Yeah,
one's
I
out
know.
there roaming the streets
Yeah.
over there.
everybody has a curfew. You got to be in by 10 o'clock.
Dude, I remember whenever I tried to put a curfew on, I was still walking the streets.
I know.
Everybody got to be in by 9 o'clock. Like, fuck you.
I had a cop. This was before I was 21. Who come over to me because he got called a noise complaint because I'm a loud fuck. Don't shit yourself.
Wait, was that the time when you were walking down the street? You had the bottle.
Yeah.
He had a bottle of fucking Coke, and they thought we had alcohol.
They had me open the lid, and they're like, "Let me smell
smelling
that."
it and shit. They thought that we had alcohol. It was me, him, and Becca. We were just walking up Broadway because he was going to his house and I was going to hers because she lived in Malden too.
Yeah.
So we were sitting there just talking and Paul just being his normal self and everything. And somebody called the cops on us. And we were just sitting there like, "Yo, what the fuck just happened?"
And the guy's like, "Let me smell that bottle. Open it up."
Here you go.
I was like, "Dude, it's fucking Coke, bro." And then Paul's like, "Dude, just chill the fuck out." And I'm like, "Nah, bro." He smells it. All right, you guys gotta stop being loud. Now, mind you, this is probably 6, 7 o'clock. We were like,
That's early. They can't do that, yeah.
Yep, it wasn't disturbing the peace yet.
yeah, and we were like, "What the fuck?" It's still light out. It was like a summer day, you know what I mean? Yeah, somebody called the cops on us. I'm like, oh. People still do that these days?
I'd be like, "Bro, we're..."
What's
A good color. A good color.
Oh, no, I
Rice.
let me out in the sun. I do get pretty golden.
Yeah. A little crispy.
Just a wee
Cop
bit.
pulls up the skin color card.
Family
Like
Guy.
Family
Okay,
Hispanic,
no, okay.
folks, we got a Hispanic male with 2 white people. Did he kidnap you?
I'd be like, yes, he did. I would totally fuck Nick over. I'd be like, yeah, he kidnapped me.
Help.
They would throw him in jail.
Dude, I just be like, so my fat ass is walking with 2 white people. I definitely kidnapped him.
Because before we could all drive.
They could both run away. Where the fuck am I going? I'd have a hernia by the time I reached Broadway at the top of the hill to go down. I'd be rolling the rest of the way. I'd probably be knocking them over.
God.
Dude, that was when we played Babe Ruth with Nick. We used to tell him there was a burger at each base, so he'd make it. Although the funniest thing I think of our softball season this season was Dave's run. That had me rolling. I was sending him. I was on third base going like this, and I just see Dave go fucking whap.
Dude, I was going.
Fell?
Dude, I was hot.
His head was
I
going.
hit. So it was like
Is that
what?
what
It
you
was
fucked
this.
up
It
your
was
shoulder? Is that how?
Huh?
Is that how you fucked up your arm?
Nah, that was the game before that.
No, but this
So
dude
it was a playoff game, right? We tied the series in the playoffs.
Okay.
The third
He's
game
all
of the
an
series,
asshole.
dude. The game was tied 1-1
He cried.
in the bottom of the was it the top of the sixth or the bottom of the
Yeah,
sixth? Top of the sixth. My hit, I cracked to fucking left field, right
Alright.
over the
Oh, we
fielder's
thought
head.
he was gonna fucking
Dude,
go.
I was hauling
He was
ass.
so excited that his
Fucking
head was...
hauling ass. My whole head and upper body was like 10 feet in front of my own feet. I get about halfway down the first baseline. I start turning to go to second, right? There's there's a rip pot in the base that was on first, and my dumb ass, being 3 feet in front of my own legs, decided to trip over that one piece, and I fall face first into the fucking dirt.
I looked
Dude,
back.
And I scorpioned myself. Yeah. Dude.
Dude, I look back and I'm like, why isn't he at third yet?
Yep.
And I just see Dave getting up.
Completely ate shit.
It was the funniest run I think I've ever seen, though, because if you could see it from our standpoint, dude, your head was literally like here, and your legs were still like
I was.
this.
Dude, it was
Wile
like I was
Coyote
in,
Road.
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, yes.
yeah. I was running like fucking Sonic. My whole legs were like,
It's
Yeah.
like his head was screaming, go. His legs were like, no, you can't go this fast.
Yep.
Fuck.
That sucked. That sucked. And the thing is, if I made it to at least second or third,
We would have.
we would have won the game.
We would have got another run in.
That sucked.
It was the
Oh,
funniest shit
man.
I've ever seen.
Fucking ate
I
shit,
would
my
love
man.
for Becca, the other Becca, to be watching this so I could
Oh.
just say that she was
Absolutely
atrocious.
ate shit.